Hello, my fellow eggheads. This is Liz. I'm a certified computer repair technician, and today we're going to discuss how to determine whether or not that motherboard of yours is dead all the way. Let's check that out.
Okay, so the laptop unplugged. I'm going to go inside the laptop and unplug the battery. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to test to see if my motherboard is still doing what's called a post, which is your power on self test. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to look for my RAM stick. I only have one here, and I'm going to remove it. I'm just going to open up the arms like so. It's going to pop out, and I'm going to pull it back out. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to turn my computer on with that RAM stick removed. So I'm going to go ahead and plug the battery back in here like so. And then I'll close this back up and I'm going to see, because what happens is your computer turns on and it quickly checks all your computer to make sure everything's working. And with Dell, it will let you know if your RAM is not installed. If your motherboard still has the ability to properly post, do your power on self test, and then tell you if something is wrong, it is most likely working. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit my power button, which is on the side here. And one of two things will happen if my motherboard is mostly functional, is I'm going to hit the power button and it is going to either do a loud beeping noise or it will give me an LED code. Either one, it will be alerting me to the fact that the RAM is not. Now see that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That is a RAM LED code. So my motherboard turned on and said, hey, wait a second, Liz, you don't have your RAM installed. And then it let me know.
Okay, so your computer turns on and it beeps. So there's life, and it looks like it's probably not your motherboard, because I know the troubleshooting is a step-by-step process. So you've established the first thing, my motherboard is not dead. So you've made progress, my friend. Good job. You're doing advanced IT work. I don't know if you know that, but this is the moment you should feel proud of yourself because you're doing well. It's true. Okay, so next step in the troubleshooting process, all right, we've established that the motherboard is either beeping or not beeping. If your motherboard is beeping, that means that it is most likely working. You just need to establish if it's a problem with your RAM, problem with your screen, or if it's a problem with your GPU. If your GPU is integrated into your motherboard, then it could still be the motherboard. But at this point, it's looking pretty good. So the next video, you're gonna go ahead, you can either click the link below to get to the next video, or you can go ahead and go into the description and click on it, and it's gonna show you how to test whether or not it's an issue with your RAM or your screen. If it's not one of those two, then unfortunately, the last possible reason would be your GPU. Let's have some positive thoughts here, positive vibes, and let's hope it's just a RAM issue or something more simple like a loose wire. It could be either. So let's go on to the next video and check.